Previously, on part 1, we set off on the bike before beating our feet into camp.
That little fawn is delicious.
We had some good food and some bad weather.
Morning.
But Chad still managed to get a nice stag on the ground.
Crash. This thing came absolutely bowling down the hill.
Those are cool brow tines, man. What a cool bush stag.
And then it was my turn to try close the gap on this angry roaring stag.
This is exciting. We just need to be closer. Well, that's a shame. That didn't quite work out, but I was running out of light and just rushed it a bit at the end. I had him roaring hard until about 50 or 60 metres out, and then he just went quite well. I stopped roaring and snuck in, and I figured by the way he went super quiet that he was probably pushing away, which is a bummer. That's where two people is really handy for a situation like that. One guy stays back 150 metres or so, roaring and keeping the stag worked up, while the other one sneaks in. Works a treat sometimes, so hopefully tomorrow, because I think Chad and I are hunting together tomorrow, hopefully we can make that one happen. Fingers crossed. For now, I'm going to get back to camp. Oh, what'd you shoot this morning, eh? Fucking big stag or a pig?
Shit, I need a bit of silencer, eh?
You do?
Yeah.
You can tell exactly where that came from.
Ah, pig.
True.
Little boar.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah. First pig.
Oh, yeah, it is too.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Sure.
Good shit, mate. Good first pig.
So you're
Man,
pretty
good little
happy
eater,
with
was he?
that. Pardon?
Just a good little eater.
Yeah, he's not a bad size. He's not massive, but yeah, good eating size, yeah.
Cool. What time do you get back?
6:15.
Stalking along. Not a lot going on. I haven't had any balls or anything. And this little piggy came strolling through, so maybe I'll take him. Well, I'll gathered him, leave him laying up in that tree there just to cool down through the day. Come back later on and grab him. And then just after I took a shot at that pig, stag down over here, started making some noise, so I'll go have a look at him.
Yeah.
I was over there
I'll
and
sh-
I was on the heart. There was a stag going nuts on the heart. We just had a massive roar off
On the heart.
on the heart.
Okay, so just up across from the heart, there was another stag. So you know how we went to the heart yesterday?
Yeah,
And we were like, it's fine. I was thinking it would be on that heart,
yeah.
but we didn't find him or anything.
No.
So this afternoon, that's where I was.
Were you on that long spur
Yeah.
below the heart?
Yeah.
So was I.
One came up to me I got within 60 meters of it, and then the wind was a prick because it kept changing direction.
Really? On that long spur that runs back this way?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where I went. Because
Machine
I was chasing a roaring stag down there.
Yeah, well
And then I got on there and there was nothing there, and I was like, fuck's sake. I was like, I'm just going to let out a roar. I stalked that whole spur, let a roar out, and then one roared behind me on the spur, on this heart, and I was like, bastard. And I went all the way back. I went back over there.
Nah,
So
your
what
roars
time-
aren't that good. I
what-
know your roars.
No, I didn't roar till after 5 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
What time?
Uh,
What time were you over there?
yeah, I would have been.
I left
I would have
here.
been probably just finishing up at about 5
Really?
over there. Yeah,
Well, I left here at 3.
because it came into me. I got to within probably 60 meters of it, but I thought it was down here, down by the heart,
Yeah.
down on this ridge just across. I'll show you on my GPS.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Okay. Yeah.
Looks pretty good.
Mashed potato and Thai red curry venison. Good bush tucker. Rating out of 10.
5.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
The flavours or the meat is just rutting
I mean, yeah, the
stag a
flavour
bit.
it's all good.
chewy.
Steak's it's not real tender. It's not bad though.
We'll take that as a win for bush feed.
I mean, it's a win.
I think if
We might have to have it again tomorrow night.
I was gonna say, if you hadn't shot a stag, we wouldn't be eating meat tonight.
True. This is better than no stag.
Just mash.
Well, we could have had pig.
It's very light this morning for 6:30. We're starting to wonder if maybe today is the day that daylight savings went back. So it is Sunday. So we're thinking that's where we lost our hour of darkness. Damn it. So now we're an hour behind on the hill. And we'll have to be careful coming back now because it'll get dark an hour earlier. Rookie era. Had a stag going nuts most of the night. Just over from camp though, in the direction that I've been hunting. But he's gone quiet since about an hour ago.
Just popped over into Stag City. Nothing's roaring, so we've just taken a high point and listen out and take a nap, apparently, and see if anything roars. We'll be in a good position. Jad's already dreaming about it. Now I know his secret. This is what he does. He sits down. He dreams it until it happens. He's like, you can.
And then they just come and wake me up. They're just like, and I'm just like, ooh.
That's the technique, guys and gals. That's the secret to
Yep.
stag hunting in the raw. Keep watching for more raw hunting tips.
You don't chase stags, mate. You let the stags chase you.
Play hard to get, eh? What is it about raw hunting that makes you take a month off work and chase stags all month?
The serenity.
The serenity.
peace and quiet.
Quiet. That's not the way the roar's meant to be.
Relaxing. Yeah. It'll all change any minute. I mean, really, it's the adrenaline. Haven't really got that yet.
No.
I've found the secret to Chad's hunting. He just sits around playing chess until the deer come in. Didn't realise it was so simple.
Yep.
I also don't know how to play chess, and now I realise that if I want to master the art of hunting, I'm going to have to master the art of chess. Thankfully he's teaching me. I hate it, it's a stupid game. And it would appear I'm now teaching Chad how to play chess. What have you lost?
I never said I was good.
Lost your king, and what was the other silly little one that you lost?
Bishop.
King and bishop. You're fucked, mate. Let's not get too cocky too soon. Chad made a comeback and kicked my ass, so I don't like chess again, and we're back to eating. Hunting champ.
Exhilarating day, eh?
Oh yeah. This raw hunting is something else. We finally got a stag started up. It's taken all day. But the wind is blowing straight down that way, so we'll have to approach.
We're probably going to have to go right the way up around and back down on them. That's what I did yesterday.
If I thought it was going to be embarrassing bumping into someone the other day without a shirt on, it's probably more embarrassing when we've both got no shirts on. So hopefully we don't bump into anyone. But we're trying to keep our clothes dry for the morning because it's just going dark now and we've still got to get up to camp, so we'll be working up a sweat. I'm just starting to get clammy. And I had to put a wet t-shirt on this morning that was sweaty from last night, and I don't want to do it again. And Chad's joined in. He thinks it's a good idea. So I hopefully don't see anyone. Look like fucking weirdos. More weirdos than normal. We have a repeat of last night. Thai green curry instead of red. And a quick recap of today, mate. How was today?
Very relaxing, wasn't it? Very relaxing.
Yeah, that sums it up.
And I think the stags were relaxed as well.
They were.
I think they had a nice relaxing day as well.
I don't think they were worked up at all.
No work up.
They must have. Yeah, they had Sunday off, I think.
Yeah.
They're all at church and
Must have been.
kept quiet and had the day off.
Yep. Well, Monday tomorrow, so back to work.
Back to it. Better luck tomorrow, I guess.
Yep. Let's hope so.
Hey, on the bright side, tomorrow can't be any worse.
Nah.
Our last full day has been nothing roaring the whole night, not a single roar. So we ended up getting up a bit late, and now one has started just down on our side. We think it's roared a couple of times in the last 2 or 3 days. So we're going to go check that one out first, and then not really sure what the plan is after that, because at this stage nothing's roaring.
I might leave you to that one.
We'll work something out. Oh, you're going to head off somewhere else?
Shoot back over the other side and maybe go over the other side of the canyon.
Oh, right over.
Over where the other one was, that was yesterday.
Oh, the one that's been rowing all week.
Yeah. Might just go shoot him, shut him up. Even though he wasn't rowing last night.
He did let one roar out this morning.
Yeah.
And he's been going every day since we've been here. No one's bugged him, obviously. He's just
So he's probably a solid 4.
Yeah, if you're lucky. Sitting in the same spot.
Don't know if I'll be able to get down that directly opposite that him there, but I might try and just go down the gut there and see what the wind's doing, I suppose.
Yeah, hopefully.
Or I might just go and sit over there and have a nap.
Play some chess. Well, that's our week plan anyway. See how it pans out. So that often happens for me. Something like that, getting down that gully and up this side, just exerting a bit more energy than I'd planned, so my sugar levels go low. I could feel it coming on, so I just stopped, checked my levels, grabbed some lollies. I'll have a short rest here before I carry on up there. Let my sugar levels recover a little bit. All good. pig hanging up in the tree. He's coming to get that this afternoon. If I catch up with him, then I'll help him take some of it back, and if I'm in this area when I'm heading back, I'll stop by and grab some of it. I'm going to carry on along this ridge, check out an area around a couple of clearings and try to get onto something. There's nothing roaring, haven't heard a sound all morning since I left camp. The only thing I can hear is chopper movements, so must be a couple of parties flying in and out today. But other than that, it's dead silence. Chopper heading over again. I'm unsure if he's coming or going, but a lot closer this time. Chad mentioned he found a dead pig just sitting up against the base of a tree, so that'll be it. Don't know what happened to that poor little guy, but no obvious bullet wounds. The clearing didn't have much on it, so just headed back up to the ridge. I'm going to work my way around to the area where I heard a roar an hour ago and hunt some new ground over there that I haven't hunted before. Neither Chad nor myself have hunted, so go have a look at that for the afternoon. So I've finally got a stag roaring. I've marked him in the general direction and spur that I think he's on, which is still about 250 to 300 away, I would think. So I've just made my way over to the next ridge. It looks like I'm going to have to go under him to be able to get the wind right. So I'll try to stay as high as I can until I get within 150 metres or so. If he's just on the other side of the gut, I should be able to slip down the gut with the wind and then pop out of the gut under him. But I'm just going to sit down here, have some crackers, and hope to hear him so I can really pinpoint him a bit better and refuel the body before I go chase him. That's the plan. So he's roared again. I've just got my app out on my phone, double checked the direction. I've made a slight adjustment and it just helps hugely to narrow down and pinpoint the exact location that stag's in. And every time he roars, I'll get the phone back out and I'll check, hold it in the direction, get the direction pointing right at him and move that mark. And it just helps so much when you close the gap and get over there. Unbelievable that I bumped into Chad's meat. I'd heard a stag moan just over here half an hour earlier, and I got down into position where the wind would be right, hid behind two big rimu trees and let out a moan. And I just thought it was a perfect path for him to come in. I was like, if he comes in on that path, it's just going to be brilliant. And as I was looking down the path, I was like, oh, there's already a dead deer on the path. I was like, oh, his legs are sitting up on a fallen log. It looks odd and sounds familiar. So went over, had a look, and that was Chad stag. So fair to say this area has been disturbed, but I did hear a stag there before. Chad's been back and boned his pig up, so there's no meat for me to take from that. So I'll just make my way back along the ridge and head back up above camp, see if there's any stags roaring, and then drop back down to camp. Bit of an unsuccessful and disappointing day. Never mind.
We're back at it. Round 2. Fight.
And that's a wrap on this trip.
That's a wrap.
We're all done. We'll hunt our way out if something roars, but not very hopeful because there's nothing really happening at the moment.
Haven't heard a thing night or morning.
No. Anyway, it's been a cool trip. It's been a little bit disappointing. Stags haven't really...
Has it?
Well, for you. Stags
Yeah,
haven't really gone, but Chad's still come out of it alright with the stags, so
Yep.
that's good.
Pity the stags aren't going nuts, but
It's not quite what we're hoping for this Pureora trip, but it's alright. We seem to be on a bit of a roll with
yeah.
average roars for the last 3 years.
Yep.
Hopefully this next trip we can
Find some.
get onto something going nuts. We'll head home, repack, clean our gear up and head into the new spot. And if there's no stags roaring on the way out, then that's that for this trip. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching.